What's the first task you should give to your virtual assistant? So the first task is often it's a very common question that I get. And people want to know, like, what should be the first task I give to this person? They want a definitive first thing. And the reality is that the first task you should give to your VA should be related to what you hire them to do. There are some first tasks that I give to people. I'm not going to go through those, but I'm going to give you your goal with this first task. So your goal with the first task that you give to someone, to your new virtual assistant, is to see, can we work together? So whether that's an easy task or a hard task, whatever it is, it needs to be something that they can accomplish and that you can help them accomplish so that you guys can complete this first task. And notice I didn't say that so that they can complete this first task. I said so that you and them can complete this task together. Because your goal is to figure out, can we work together? If you can work together, then anything else in the future you can work through. If it doesn't work out, if you and them just aren't working together well in this first task, this isn't the time to figure out, is now. As you do this very first thing, like, oh man, I don't like communicating with this person. Oh, when I tell them to do something, they just don't understand what I'm saying, then this is the time to figure that out. So here's what you should do. Number one, as you pick this first task, it should be something that you know how to work through with them. If it's not, it's just going to be a much harder process. So first thing is something that you know how to work through. Second, give them instructions so that they know that you're willing to help them work through this first task. Third, tell them, I'm willing to help you, but before you ask me for help, I want you to Google it. I want you to try and figure things out, look for a tutorial, ask a friend what they know. Then when you get stuck and you're not making progress, and that's an important piece of this, is when you get stuck and you feel like you're not making progress, I need you to come to me. And that's what I always tell the person as I give them their first task, is I need you to come to me when you get stuck. This will prevent the disappearing Filipino, which is so frustrating, so that they know that they can come to you and ask you for help during this first task. And this sets the groundwork for everything else that will happen with this virtual assistant as you move forward. So what is the first task? It doesn't necessarily matter what the first task is, as long as it's something you can accomplish with them. And your goal is to figure out, can we work together? My name is John Jonas, and I wrote a full book about outsourcing to the Philippines. It's available for free at outsourcinglever.com, where you can get the book, you can read the whole thing. It'll walk you through everything that I know about hiring virtual assistants and why and how to make this work well for you and your business.